I needed an encore. Do you want more? Don't look at any of that. Instead, check out sick battlefield.
Of all the things I've seen on the battlefields of the frontier, the pilot is the true dominant force.
Hello, Matt Mercer.
Fast and agile. Graceful, yet devastating. Perceptive, resourceful, and relentless. A pilot sees the world differently. Sheer walls become flanking routes.
I feel like in the lore of Titanfall 2, you could just replace every time anyone
Pilots
talks
fight
about
differently.
pilots, you could just instead say
Experienced in deception and
Jedi,
maneuver. Even overwhelming odds
Or-
shift in their favor.
super spy.
But what truly separates the pilot from all the grunts and machines of the battlefield is the bond between a pilot and a Titan.
Oh no!
When linked to a Titan, a pilot can only be stopped by overwhelming force, or an equal.
Or another multiplayer character.
The frontier has been the only home I've ever known. For years, our lands have been destroyed by the IMC, forcefully taking our resources, polluting and destroying our planets, and killing us off if we try to resist. Despite recent victories at Demeter and beyond,
I don't think
we
that's
have
how
a
you say
long
that,
way to
Matt
go
Mercer.
before the IMC is defeated. Now, I serve as a rifleman in the militia, fighting to free the frontier. I'm a long way from becoming a pilot,
Are you?
but when that day comes, I hope I can live up to the honor.
Hello.
Hello.
How goes it?
We've just started the opening cutscene of the Titanfall 2.
Are they recapping the nothing that happened in Titanfall 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
What was the deal with Titanfall 1?
I
Shipment's
played
to
it
power
once.
cycle the sim pod since last
That's
time.
all I got.
We'll have to recalibrate it.
Because I feel like we've got to quickly gloss over Titanfall 1 before we get into Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 1 was an early...
We've got to establish that Titanfall 1 happened and that it was not fantastic.
It was solid. It was just...
Yeah.
Not quite the same as
It was,
but it's similar.
It was a multiplayer-only shooter in the early days of this generation. Now we're in
Technically, I'm not
the
supposed to be
VR.
But in you I see potential. Besides, we're at war. Who's got time for classes, eh?
Everybody loves
There you
VR.
go. Up and over.
Do they?
Pick up the pace. Enabling jump kit assist.
In the future, they
New
do.
and scary, and I don't trust it.
Full of relaxed stability. Once your jump kit calibrates to your movement style, enhanced mobility becomes second nature. Beautiful, isn't it?
VR very
Inspired by
pretty.
my home planet of Harmony.
It's inspired by my home planet of Space Australia.
Good. Now you're moving. Under here. Stay low.
This is just movement tutorials and whatnot.
Follow the
Yeah.
coast.
Training.
Yep. Which, I'm gonna be honest, also as a heads up, if you have a PS Plus subscription and are watching this now, which I'm amazed that you are, thank you for finding this archive. It's currently PS Plus
Hey,
free.
somebody could be watching it live.
That's,
Things
well,
never go as you expect. You must be ready to use any weapon you can
People
find
might
on the
watch
field.
live. It's tight. Oh
These
no,
are
there were
just a
2
few of
viewers
the
and now it went
weapons
down to
you'll come
1.
across out there.
It's back to 2. But the
Okay.
point is, it's Titanfall. That's a reasonably that is a game that is known that should be more well known.
It is a
What he's getting at here is PS Plus.
it's available on PS Plus. You can play it for free. I decided before I started streaming, I played one multiplayer match, and while I did better than I normally do, I still lost.
You still got.
Still got. Because I think a lot of people had the same idea I did of, oh, it's free now. Lots of people are going to be playing Titanfall.
It's time to pick off all these fucking youngins.
Yeah. And to be fair, while I did do my fair share of picking off youngins, it seemed like my team had more youngins than the other team.
Part-time is 2 minutes. Gotta do better than that to continue.
It's okay. There's going to be a lot of new people to go around, hopefully. Play this instead of Apex Legends, you fucks.
Also,
That's my contribution, is insulting potential players.
Yeah.
This is like Apex Legends, but better, and you have giant fucking robots.
Yup.
You want to play sick wall running, double jumping first person shooters against fucking Decepticons? Play this game.
I'm not very good at the gauntlet, so we're not going to get the big fancy top the leaderboard on the gauntlet achievement.
I'm pretty sure the answer is just to never stop wall running, right?
I think so, and do more
Just
grenades
always
and
momentum.
stuff.
See the results board on the wall? You set a new best time. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so be sure to run this a few
It says I
times.
set a new best time, but I forget where
Look
the
at
time
results
wall
board for more
is.
tips on how to improve.
In order to succeed, you've got to be both fast and furious.
Oh, here it is.
Against other pilots.
There's me, number 7.
Word of warning, though. The
That's a good
pilots
number.
reported
Yeah.
these ghosts are the best in the SRS.
It's a good Final Fantasy.
If you can beat them, you'll be on your way to being a real pilot. Go ahead and run the gauntlet as much as you want. When you're done, I've got something special to show
I do
you.
not want to run the gauntlet anymore.
All done with the gauntlet?
Yep.
I'm ready to see what's next.
Good. You're gonna like this. It's time
So is
you
this
learn
training
the
thing
other
just
half
in the
of being a
holodeck,
pilot.
basically?
Yes.
Titan.
Okay.
Let's go call one in.
You didn't beat Anderson, Grenier, Lastimosa, Fukuda,
Well,
It's only a
Akik,
simulation.
for the record,
whoever was in one.
for the record, this guy is Lastimosa.
First, we're gonna need a little more space.
Fuck you, Lastimosa. Why aren't you number 1?
That's my partner, BT. He's a
It's my partner, Bridge Thing.
homegrown militia technology. First Titan chassis we designed ourselves.
I'm pretty
Or
sure it's
Beach Thing. Yeah. Rob said Bridge Thing, I said Beach Thing. I don't remember.
Go on your first Titan. Look up into the sky.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be beached.
Oh no!
All right, rifleman. Sounds like
The
a plan.
holodeck freaked out.
Pulling you out.
Powering down essential systems.
Does the holodeck ever not freak out?
Easy.
You know.
Pretty sure the only holodeck that consistently worked was the one at Clark's that they just used for banging.
When you're out,
Thank God that one never malfunctioned.
Heads up. They're killing us. Trying to, anyway. Good session in there. You'll get the hang of it someday. We'll make a pilot out of you yet, rifleman. But not today. No time.
Lastimosa.
Anderson,
You son of a bitch. See you down there.
we're going to see a new planet today. Maybe even die on it.
I think that guy's going to die on this planet, but I'm no
I
expert.
feel like everyone
down
that
there,
is not
Rifleman.
main character is going to eat it.
Get your ass out of the Simpod, Cooper.
Also, yeah, that guy's like your cool mentor guy, right?
Yeah.
He has 0 chance. Look at that man. That man was made to die while giving you a motivational speech. How fatherly is his voice on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, it's very Australian.
Mm-hmm.
It's decently fatherly for being Australian.
Yeah, no, he's done.
Yeah.
Regular difficulty.
Yep.
Bold move.
I know.
Also, Operation Broadsword, really? It's an incredibly generic name, and I refuse to believe it was only just now being used for an operation. What's the policy on reusing operation names, do you think?
10 years, 5 years.
Okay,
5 to
that
10
makes
years.
sense, I guess.
I forgot.
Do you think they have an XCOM-style random generator for operation names they just mash every now and then?
Probably. I forgot that I have to press X on loading screens. My bad. We've lost Alan Rickman. I think that's our main character man with his shitty beard and Matt Mercer voice.
Occupant, militia rifleman, class 3, Jack Cooper. Stabilize. 250 milligrams of fentanyl administered.
Yeah, give me the pain meds.
Temporary side effects: nausea, dizziness.
I'm a big fan of the subtitle of Chaotic Sounds of Battle.
There's an art to good subtitling. What would you call that? Like, it's not onomatopoeia, but like word that
Descriptive.
describes
It's
sound.
descriptive audio, or descriptive text.
Okay.
I will say a game that I think has some really good, dumb subtitles like that is Gears 5. Actually has a bunch of really goofy subtitles that are just like...
Intentionally goofy?
I don't know. Oops. Friendly fire. But it's just like, there's a bunch of stuff that's just like... dry laughter with a restraint of disdain or something, like just really descriptive.
Too descriptive?
Yeah. Shooting robots.
These robots can take a lot of punishment. Even being robots. Which makes me wonder why more people don't use robots.
Because nobody can do it as good as binary domain, so they're like, why even try?
I just meant, like, in this universe. Like, why is your side even people? Why don't you have robots?
Because we're like scrappy... Whoop, shit, hello.
Yeah?
Scrappy militia people or something, I don't know.
Are you the rebels?
Yeah.
I'm tired of the rebels. I want to be the Empire.
Cooper, you're in bad shape. Hold on.
I say, a day after wondering why it was that I was leaning towards fascism when I played through Disco Elysium.
Copy that, BT.
You know...
Stay down, Cooper. BT, let's go.
That enemy robot is large,
Yep.
but then friendly robot.
Yep. Oh no, friendly robot down.
Aw. Thanks for the help, father figure.
Yep.
Luckily, he's put you in a handy cutscene coma.
Yeah.
Aw. Friendly robot got jacked.
And here's this man with a Vin Diesel in triple X amount of fur color. I think it's more of like a ghillie thing, but it does kind of look like a weird.
It looks like a big fur collar, actually.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be like a ghillie, whatever.
If it is supposed to be a ghillie thing, it is poorly done, I will tell you that. It looks way more like a big dumb fur thing. Like a mane. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that's a... It's hard to tell, but it almost looks like there's a head on the back of that thing. It's the part that kind of droops and ant physics is more than the rest. I think that might be a pelt of some sort.
We'll get a better look at that guy later.
What? I doubt it. He'll probably never show up again. Why would he?
Anyway, hello, robot friends.
You wake up to wild animals eating the rest of your team.
And me.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gone well for you, Father Captain.
BT, transfer authorization to new pilot. Link, Bravo Tango 7274. Trooper, take my Titan. Use my helmet and my jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
Rip. Here's my nice grave I made for him. Spent a bunch of time doing that and not, you know, other things.
Anything useful?
Yeah. I made a nice grave for him, but also I did not make a nice grave for any of the other people that were like my team.
I mean, you didn't even know their names.
This is true.
They weren't father. They didn't give you a giant robot.
It's true.
If they wanted graves, they should have given you a robot. Also, I can't think of people getting mauled by wildlife without thinking of Princess Mononoke because of the skiff.
I was gonna say the crocodile guy.
I just really like that gif from Princess Mononoke of the main character falling, hitting the ground, and a second later a wolf just starts biting him in the head. Just like no time at all, just bam, got him.
Good dear.
Anyway, we gotta go get a power source for our giant robot.
Yep, I'll get some parts for your dude, considering he's a bit jacked up at the moment. Because they're not just going to give you a giant robot.
No.
Like, straight up, that's how this works. They're going to tease you repeatedly with getting a giant robot, they're not just going to give it.
Ow.
Giant robots are no good anyway. I've seen the Evangelion. They just lead to problems.
I mean, spoilers for Evangelion, but are those even really robots? I'm not sure they technically count as giant robots at that point.
Gundam, they just lead to problems.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Be really cool if I could get my double jump.
I do love that Gundam is set in a timeline where they just started the war by completely destroying Australia. It's like, no, fuck this entire continent. We're gonna drop a space colony on it.
What's the name of that main Gundam timeline again? Something Universe?
Universal Century.
Universal.
1 Year War. Granted that, you know, a lot of stuff happens after the 1 Year War, but that's where the original one was set.
I will take that, thank you.
But I believe it's just Universal Century is the term for classic-ass Mobile Suit Gundam.
Cool.
I gotta get my favorite Titanfall gun here. that makes Rob go crazy every time I talk
And
about.
00 Gundam is the Gundam Extended Universe.
00 Gundam is something.
I like 00 Gundam, and I will stick by that. The second season was bad, but I like 00 Gundam anyway.
So, I like parts of 00 Gundam, but there's a lot of parts of 00 Gundam that are just, like, this is too anime for me to care about anymore. And there are characters that straight up infuriate me. And the way the second season ends,
Also, fair enough.
characters infuriates me. Like, there's a...
Fair.
Specifically, it is the one dude with the split personality is the most infuriating character in the world to me. I don't know if you remember him.
Hallelujah and Alleluia.
Yeah. But, is the part where it's like, oh man, I came from this messed up school where they taught all the kids to be soldiers. So, I'm gonna go ahead and blow up the school and all of the children in it, because they can't live normal lives. But then I'm going to just go retire later and live a normal life. I'm gonna kill all these other kids, because, you know, what we went through was too traumatic to deal with. But then I'm gonna go retire and live a normal life, because I'm a main character. All those other kids didn't deserve to live, but I do, because I'm
Don't worry, there are
protagonist.
absolutely no contradictions.
It
in any of the
drives me
characters'
insane.
motivations.
There's zero... That character should not have survived the show. It's like, you're a monster. Holy crap.
It's okay, because one of the personalities died.
I mean, didn't they just fuse together into a single personality?
Really?
I thought they just fused. Because it was like, his hair was flipped over one eye or the other, depending on which personality was in control. But then at the end of the show, he's just got his hair parted in the middle, which gives him ultimate power.
Alright, it's been a while since I saw that, and maybe I'm getting it mixed up with Karanokyo Kai.
Like I said, I barely paid attention to most of the second season because I was already just like, I'm done with this. But I seem to remember him getting a dumb fusion personality. It was just both of them in one.
Oh, hello.
2 for the price of 1.
There were people behind me, and that was a real dick move.
And they killed off one of the main characters in the end of the first season, and then immediately replaced him with his twin brother at the start of season 2.
Oh yeah, that was so good! And by so good,
It was
I mean
so...
tough.
man. We need a new main character, but we really don't want to come up with a new character design.
And the fangirls loved him so much, we gotta do something.
Yeah, you can't just lose that guy.
Guess who's
Think of all the merchandise.
It's me.
Oh, Gundam 00. Like, when it started, I was kind of into it. I was like, you know, I'm okay with this. But as it went on, I just started getting more and more just like, oh god, this is a Gundam show. Not in a good way.
They screwed the pooch on it, but I still like it. It's kind of the same thing with Code Geass, except I like Code Geass less.
Yeah, that one was one of the ones that I never even gave a shot, because I just saw it from the start and was like, no. I've seen these main characters, I've seen these dumb mechs, I'm just not into it.
That's totally fair.
But
I liked the designs in 00.
What
as
about
far as the
Code
actual numbers.
Geass in Daemon X Machina, though?
The main thing that disappoints me in Daemon X Machina is that apparently they did not include the Armored Core Big Dumb Spider Legs. Which I'd been playing the game feverishly, waiting to unlock the Big Dumb Spider Legs, and finding out they were just not in the game was a huge bummer. Like, that's what I was waiting for! I wanted the Big Dumb Spider Legs.
Wow!
I really liked the dumb villain at the end of Season 1, who's just the insanely rich guy, who's just like, yo, check this shit out, I've got a mech made of solid gold.
Yeah, he does.
And then that blew up, and then a smaller, solid gold mech shot out, and it's like, bam, 2 mechs for 1. Both made of gold. It's got evil particles coming out the back of the generator. It's got particles that give you cancer coming out the back of the generator.
The bad GN drives, as opposed
Yeah.
to the good ones, which make you like telepaths.
Yeah, the good green GN drives promote cellular regeneration and give you telekinesis. The evil red ones just give you hyper cancer.
I love space cancer.
All hands. The James Callan has been sent.
Didn't they fucking introduce the other three, like, the evil Gundam pilots? Didn't they get introduced blowing up a fucking wedding?
Probably, almost certainly.
I seem to remember that being the thing. Was like one of the characters, the side characters, like, all right, I'm getting married, and they just fly by and fucking blow up the wedding. It's like, by the way,
Crosswind, whose character was basically
reinforcements.
devoted to getting his life fucked up.
God, who was that guy? I just remember like a super sad main character who like barely interacts with the actual plot at all, except that his life gets
I think
ruined.
like I said, I think his name is.
How exactly he got involved in the plot, other than his life sucked.
Yeah, and in season 2, he actually gets wrapped up in the war stuff.
Right? No, it was his fucking fiance
And-
is the one who got blown up at the wedding, right?
It's the family of his girlfriend, and his girlfriend goes evil. And
Yeah,
crazy
she
from
like
the
with her
drugs,
hand.
and
Didn't she lose a hand or something? She had like a robot hand.
probably. That would not
I
surprise me.
think she lost a hand when the wedding got blown up, and then she became evil and got a robo.
That would totally make sense.
Robo hands make
As much
anyone
as anything
evil.
does.
Oh,
As much as anything else in that show made sense.
that's not the way to go. This is the way to go.
Man, I should start watching anime again. It's been too long.
Shit.
But what anime
I'm
would you
getting
start
out of this
watching?
Conversation.
I don't even know
I've
what's
got
come
a
out
huge
lately.
backlog.
What
I don't even
hot
know
new
what
anime is out there to watch?
I've been hearing good things about Promare, whatever the hell that is.
That's a movie, I think.
Yeah, it is, but apparently it's coming out soon in non-theaters formats. So
A friend of mine went to see that in the theaters.
Power at 2/3.
I just put in the title, and man, that looks like Gurren Lagann, alright.
I think it's by those
yeah,
people.
Gone, Kill la Kill, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hey, there's something I could watch.
Congratulations on your
Yeah,
promotion.
that's pretty good.
You may call me BT.
BT. Got it.
My systems are rebooting, but a third battery will accelerate the process. I will remain here.
Isn't Big Robot voiced by somebody?
I mean, I'm sure it's voiced by somebody.
Well, yeah, but Big Robot voice is a famous robot voice.
Or,
I didn't think about it before.
voiced by Glenn Steinbaum.
Pilot, I advise against turning yourself over.
He's only got 7 acting credits. I don't see anything for a giant robot.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not
Who
going
minds?
anywhere.
He's got a
I'm not seeing anything.
He's got a good giant robot voice though.
IMC salvage
Yeah.
teams are not far away.
Apparently he was, quote, frat bro
I mean, I'm
in
not leaving.
I'm Dating a Mermaid.
Common requirement for pilots.
So yeah,
So-
was it the Beast Cast where they talked about how mermaids are apparently like real big now or something?
Oh god, is this because of the lighthouse?
I don't know.
We talked about the lighthouse with the mermaids contained therein
Pilot,
on a different
electronic
TFB
systems
stream.
restored. The ambush of the 9th Militia Fleet has landed us far off course from our original destination. We are located in hostile territory. Be careful, we cannot stay here long.
Think we can survive through this, BT?
We have no other options. We will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
How long did you serve with Lastimosa?
Captain Lastimosa linked with me 973 days ago.
Sorry. You guys must have been close.
He was an excellent pilot. And a good friend.
What's up, buddy?
We have IMC search teams everywhere. If you resist capture, you will be branded an outlaw, and we will have no choice but to kill you.
To quote ancient commercials, I'm up and I feel great. Gets that reference anymore, but
I sure don't.
okay. So there was this Nutrigrain bar ad for the Super Bowl that was like 1.5 minutes long. Let me see if I can
Jesus.
find it.
Yep. Don't throw frag grenades at me. Ow. I realize this is definitely what people come to Titanfall for, is me standing around sniping dudes.
I mean, do what you gotta do.
Whoops. I didn't... I hit the square button to try and ride the zip line, and it didn't ride the zip line.
Pilot, your suit has an emergency cloaking ability. This can help you survive dangerous
Buddy.
situations.
Alright, this is not like the main game, where you can have multiple primary weapons. I realized I just said the main game was the multiplayer. But, you know,
Don't see why not.
yeah. To be fair, this campaign is very good.
It is an extremely good campaign.
BT.
That's it. I also need to actually like download this so that later, if you feel like it, we can play some
Section
Titanfall.
of the Militia Special Recon Squadron, or SRS.
I wonder if Ring Fit Adventure has online.
BT, is there anyone alive on this ship?
You know, if Ring
I
Fit
just-
Adventure had competitive multiplayer, that could actually inspire a metric shit ton of people to get in shape.
Yeah.
Have been ejected. There is still
Oh.
hope.
Quick, someone get me on the phone with Nintendo.
Every one of you to restore their hope and their love. To fight shoulder to shoulder, so that we may
Oh.
all enjoy a life on the frontier, free of
Oh.
oppression.
This way.
We're all together in this.
Maybe? I have a good sense of direction. I don't know if you knew this about me.
We fight as a unit, because we are stronger together.
Okay, I bet I go this way. Eh?
On our own, the IMC might kill us in the dark. That's what they've been trying to do. We're not going to hide, but that's what. We're going to
Here we go. There's a Titan battery.
Like that Nutrigrain commercial.
Trying to salvage together. There's a Vanguard class Titan in the wreckage of the McAllen. Something of a Bravo.
Ah, shit.
All militia survivors, it would be in your best interest to turn yourselves in. Surely you would agree it is better for our infantry to fight first, rather than a roaming prowler in the woods.
Pilot, our location has been compromised.
Everything's fine. Me.
Those drones are IMC scouts. Enemy reinforcements will be on their way. We must complete the Neuralink immediately. Please install the final battery.
Jam this battery into my big robot.
Power at full capacity. Pilot, we must establish a Neuralink in order to proceed. Please embark when ready.
Matt Mercer, get in the robot.
Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Establishing Neuralink. Neuralink established. Rifleman Jack Cooper, you are now confirmed as acting pilot of BT-7274.
I'm a pilot.
Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS. I'm detecting incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Reinitializing
Linking to the
critical
robot.
systems.
It's just like Mass Effect Andromeda.
Vortex shield online. The vortex shield catches incoming rounds and missiles. Release the button to launch any captured objects back at the enemy.
You know what game has a better plot than Mass Effect Andromeda?
Titanfall 2.
Yep. Plot writing, whatever you want to call it. All of the
The
above.
shoulder-mounted rocket pod will lock onto multiple enemy targets. The longer you hold down the button, the more locks you will achieve. Neuralink complete. Primary weapon control and motion link re-established.
Yay, now I have a big robot. And can move.
Pilot, enemy Titanfall detected. We will have to fight our way to safety. Get ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Trust me.
Looking at the Game of the Year list, and I'm trying to decide whether I should or shouldn't nominate Piku Niku for every category.
I mean, probably.
Definitely going to be in at least a few.
Not bad, pilot. Not bad.
I can definitely think of a few possible best moments.
Well done, pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating has increased. Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way.
Nope.
Our only chance of
Where'd he go?
survival is to uphold our mission
not.
of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then, you and I are on our own. Marking your HUD.
There
Alright,
goes the big dumb giant robot fight.
I beat the other robot.
Nice.
Now I have to rendezvous with Major Anderson.
I mean, you beat the other giant robot. You didn't beat him with anything cool.
No. Well, I don't have anything
Does it
cool,
really even count as victory?
I don't really have anything cool yet. Like, I'm just,
You could have punched him.
I could have, but, like,
Could have used your cool magnet shield.
I think I did. I think that's how I killed him.
Yeah, but you could have killed him.
Pilot, the
You could have
IMC
thrown his
will
own stuff
continue
back
to
at
search
him.
for us. Our
Instead, you
only
just
chance
shot him
of
with a
survival
gun.
is to rendezvous with Major
Why don't you just
Anderson
playing Call of
60
Duty?
clicks from our current location. We will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
This is Wombat 3-2. We're taking heavy casualties down here.
Wombat 3-2.
Forces, please assist. We've suffered heavy losses. Got a friendly Vanguard class Titan. Good to see you, Captain. We could use some help.
I'm not the captain, by the way. Don't get too upset.
We tighten down.
Enemy Titan inside. You're mine, militia. You move quick. Look at that.
Tone is one of the Titans in the multiplayer. Also, I now have the burst core, which I forget what it does. because I don't use I don't use this Titan. Admittedly, I don't think this is a. Oh, this is the one that just gives you infinite ammo. Yay! But yeah. I don't use the score generally very often. There you go. There we go. I punched that robot. Are you happy? Make me mad.
Eh. Never happy.
There.
Looks like you're going the wrong way, pilot.
Am I going the wrong way? There's one way to go. Come on, man.
Good job, bully. Did you see that clip of him with the ladder, by the way?
I saw it. I didn't get the chance to like click it yet.
Ah.
Should I be?
It's really good because someone also added Snake Eater to it. Also, I don't know if you followed that tweet chain to see where that started. That was the actual composer for the game.
I know. I saw that. That was
talking Woolly's playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Titan weapon is an advanced design. And may give
Oh, good
I didn't buy a
times.
single Vita game this year.
Huh?
Great.
I didn't buy a single Vita game this year.
Jesus, it really is finally dead.
Yeah, that's what I put in the doc.
They will be most beneficial to our success. Pilot, with the tone loadout, we can.
I'd say we should do.
All good things must come to an
I'd say
end.
we should do
But
an
then also the Vita.
in memoriam, like best Vita game of all time thing. But I feel like there's.
You already know what's going to win that.
Yeah.
I mean, Persona 4 Golden is kind of a
Yeah.
hard
It's kind of a shoe-in.
Our path through this facility is blocked.
Second best Vita game presented by.
Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah.
Persona 4
I'd be
Golden
totally
is
fine
the
with that
second
category.
best Vita game of all time. I'm okay with that category.
Yeah.
I should break out my Vita, see what I like for that.
I would go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll throw Dissidia on the list.
That didn't come to Vita.
Oh wait, shit, that was just PSP, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Facility is blocked by a
Man.
flow regulation gate. There should be
It was a long time ago.
nearby.
Like gravity run. Oh, Jesus. I'm thinking about the Vita and I'm just dying repeatedly.
Ouch.
Gravity Rush would be my contribution to that list. Frobisher Says, actually pretty decent.
TXK, it was too good, so they had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
The wearing of a high vest is required at all times within this facility.
But most of the Vita games I like are available on other platforms, so it's kind of hard to be like, this is the one.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's not a good way to go. Pardon me. Not 100% sure how I lived through that. Don't mind me. I forget, I think it was Rob who said that, like, multiplayer Titanfall was awkward school dancing, the video game.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Both of you know what you want to do, you're just incapable.
Exactly. There we go. I don't have any ammo in this gun. Shit.
Down, just me. I'll hold him off.
Will you? That guy was all like, "I'll hold him off," and like, I don't think.
That never.
Our path through
They're
this
not that.
facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
Can I put Fallout 76 under most likely to be a virus for this year?
Yes.
Opening flow regulation gate. Warning, toxic fumes.
I mean, because, you know, bacteria, viruses, whatever.
Control room safety airlock procedures.
Makes you sick, that's the main thing.
Airlock has sealed you in the control room. You must find another way out. We have no choice but to split up.
Got it. I'll find a way out.
A nearby exit will most likely lead further into the reclamation facility. Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend you seek an exit.
You got it, BT. You do the same.
Copy that, pilot.
Let's be nice to the robot. He just lost his, you know, main friend.
Listen up. This is Kane. What we have here, my IMC and militia friends, is a failure to communicate.
Hey, I get that reference. I forget what that's a reference to, but I get that reference.
Then do you even get it? All you get is that it is a reference.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't sound stable.
Agreed. Scans indicate the source is somewhere in this facility. We should not waste time here.
We got a hostile pilot. Repeat, a hostile pilot in the area. Suspect gone.
I appreciate that guy going, "Oi, suspect gone!" as I, like, just turn a corner.
Kane's place. You're welcome to stay as long as it takes to kill you, which, by the way, not be long.
I think we either need to do the most metal or some sort of best title category, because Devil Engine, man.
Also, Death Garden Blood Harvest.
Yeah.
Although,
Okay.
wait, did we...
I didn't realize that was already there.
Did Death Garden Blood Harvest come out this year, though?
Yes.
Okay, good. It also died this year, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Pilot, I'm
Yep,
detecting
and Devil Engine was this year, so I gotta get that on there.
They may need assistance.
Did you see the
Never heard
crazy
of Devil Engine.
stuff about the Dangan Entertainment and
Captain, I see something by the
like
pipe.
money?
Eyes up. It's a friendly pilot.
No?
Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot.
I don't know what... Oh, I know what money is, but, I don't know what Dangan Entertainment is.
So there were originally like a localization thing run by like Igarashi's translator or something, and then apparently that guy got accused of the sexual assault, and also they just stole a bunch of money from a bunch of indie games that they published.
Oh.
So basically Nicalis, only not Nicalis.
Yeah. And there was a bit.
Also, hey, I guess the Halo Master Chief Collection thing hit speed.
Yep. Well, I just reached thus far, I think, but again,
Oh, okay.
that is one of the ones that you want.
Well, on the Steam store, it's the Master Chief Collection for $40, and then Halo Reach as a $10 piece of DLC.
So I think what it is the $40 Master Chief Collection is all of them, or you could just buy Reach.
The Reach is listed as DLC, and it says you have to have the Master Chief Collection to play it.
Well, maybe the $50 gets you everything, and then I don't know. I think some of my friends have been playing that on PC, and since I have the Xbone version, I've been thinking about reinstalling the Master Chief Collection, all 140 gigabytes of it.
If I didn't need all of the Master Chief Collection to play Reach, I would totally play it. Although maybe that's why it's a DLC, so that you can, like, selectively install.
Well, you could do that with Master Chief Collection default, was you could pick which ones you installed at any given time.
Okay.
Requesting immediate
Oh, are these my friends? No, these are not my friends. Question answered. Ooh, let's try that again. Away. Can I get a different gun, please, somewhere? You, maybe?
Attention, there is a deceased prowler in Subjunction 3A, requesting immediate removal.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hostile pilot is close.
Please. Why are these people so mad at me? I say as I'm in the middle of shooting all of them repeatedly.
I mean, if they weren't so mad in the first place, you would have had to shoot them all.
This is true.
Where am I going, BT?
We must proceed through this facility and continue to the rendezvous point with Major Anderson. It is our only chance of survival.
Hostile pilot, everyone.
Ow. Away.
Now filtering automated testing facility, Dome 2.
Hostile pilot, no visual.
Me. Whoa, okay. Let's go this way, I think. Leave that guy to his own
So I got word that there's some
devices.
Vanguard-class Titan and an SRS pilot taking out my IMC support. Whoever you are. Not bad at all, my friend. I just hope you're better than the last one I killed.
Womp. Oh, go away. I think I left a couple random dudes alive, but
It's okay, they'll just let everyone else know how much of a badass you are.
it's true.
Hazardous waste pump now filtering automated testing facility, Zone 3.
Pilot, exercise caution.
You can say that again.
Pilot, exercise caution.
Oh, I love you, BT.
Yeah. He's your giant robot friend being cool.
Well, he was all like, pilot, exercise caution, as I'm navigating this giant waterfall of sludge. And I was just like, you can say that again. And then he just goes, pilot, exercise caution.
Good robot.
Yep. Oh, too high. Oh shit. Cooper, you're too high.
Pilot, our paths will intersect just ahead.
Great. Sounds good.
Scans indicate multiple
Don't
IMC
pilot your
security
giant robot
forces.
while high.
Prepare yourself, pilot.
Probably a bad idea.
I want to see that Gundam. Just the Gundam pilot.
It's good to see you,
Who-
buddy.
He's just incredibly stoned in a giant robot.
Yes.
Controls to deactivate the sludge flower in the next chamber, marking your HUD.
Must shut down the toxic sludge flow to rejoin my giant robot. Oh, right, this room. I remember this room taking me a while.
Security forces.
I think.
I guess guess that's why they pay me the big bucks. You want something done right, you do it yourself.
Anyway.
All right, scrubs, enough's enough. I'm coming down.
Go away.
Overriding pump filter system. Emergency shutdown initiated.
Back up! Call for backup!
Yep.
Pump
Okay.
shutdown sequence at 20%.
I hate the fucking ticks. They're so irritating. Because they explode real big.
Concentration of heavy metals. They are interfering with my targeting systems.
How hard can it be? Just shoot.
Blind firing into my pilot's combat zone would be a violation of Protocol 3.
Rip. Damn it. Stop releasing ticks.
They will not.
Hate this.
Now that you've talked about how much you hate it, they're going to release more ticks.
No, I don't even. Well, no, I do have I have my VR camera plugged in, so that I think does have a microphone technically.
40%.
I was gonna say no, I don't even have a microphone. Shit.
The controller is reading your pulse to find out when you're afraid. You see ticks if the heart rate goes up, and it's like, alright, more ticks. It's either afraid or aroused. Either way, more ticks.
Remember the vitality sensor?
I do. It'll come back. In a new sinister form. Probably in China.
Oh, stop releasing ticks! Oops, that was a terrible throwing star at Taz. Oh, go away. Oh shit, go away! Oh boy. Do not wall run into the ticks is the lesson that I have for you in regards to Titanfall 2.
It's a good tip.
No! Don't deploy ticks at will full sequence. That sounds bad.
Shutdown sequence at 50%.
Sounds like more ticks.
Shit. Oh god. Guess what? Ticks suck. I like that it apparently saved right as I was throwing a grenade. What if I can hold the button down and not just... Oh, nope. It just saved right as I was throwing a grenade, which is hilarious to me. Ugh. Nothing else in this game is this hard, I feel. At least I don't remember anything like quite as difficult as this section. 'Cause I'm just dying repeatedly.
Yeah, just don't.
I'm trying. There's so many ticks!
Pump shutdown sequence at 80%.
Like, for reals. Okay, I think I've avoided the ticks for the time being.
Shutdown sequence at 90%. Shutdown sequence complete.
Yay, my big robot friend is here.
Visual contact reestablished with pilot. Commencing supporting fire. Danger close. Pilot, that was a difficult battle. You handled yourself well. I have noted it for the record.
Thank you.
I have identified an exit on this side. This way. Transferring controls to pilot.
Yay,
Protocol
robot
2,
friend.
uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS.
Done.
Reconnection successful. There we go.
There we go.
My bad.
Back in it.
Bringing a knife to a knife fight.
Let's get this party started, scrub.
Bringing a knife to a knife fight make me mad.
I mean, that's probably a pretty good idea. It's better than bringing nothing to a knife fight.
It's true.
Pilot, stay out of Kane's thermite residue. It causes heavy damage.
Also, to be fair, is it a giant robot knife?
Yes.
Great. It's like the knife from the end of Avatar.
I don't remember the knife from the end of Avatar.
Why? That's the only good thing in Avatar is when the giant robot pulls out a giant knife.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything about Avatar.
That's, you know, fair.
Eat it, Kane.
Well done, pilot. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it.
Alright, we're gonna steal this guy's helmet. Surely nothing will go wrong, considering we just killed the robot and not the man. Oh, we actually did kill the man, I guess. Yay!
Come in, Kane! Sloan, this is Blisk. The IMC have almost sealed the Ark. It's time to prepare the Draconis.
Copy. Got myself 3 captured militia. What should I do with them?
Just kill him.
Oh, it's not going well.
Slow now.
The ability to decrypt enemy communications has a strong history in warfare. This will work to our advantage. In order to survive, we must keep moving.
Alright.
Great, TFP.
Well, now it's back up to like 3,000. It's just showing up as red, which is weird.
Look at that big dome robot knife.
Oh, there we go. Sure.
Major Anderson went this
It's the
way.
only thing of note in that entire
It will be a
movie.
shortcut to the rendezvous point. I recommend we
I
proceed.
saw Avatar once. I don't remember anything about Avatar.
Again, probably for the best.
Pilot control initiative. Watch our step.
Actually, I take it back. I remember one thing about Avatar, and it's that I think Michelle Rodriguez eats it super hard.
Accessing files.
Because, of course,
Is
she
she
does.
in that movie? She is in that movie. Holy crap, I forgot.
We must proceed through this facility and continue
Sigourney Weaver was in that movie.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Man,
Is not responding. I think our militia
Weird.
pilot's trying to be a hero. He's got to be headed your way. Kill him.
why the fuck are we talking about Avatar when you're playing Titanfall 2? Which is much better, the thing that should be talked about instead of Avatar.
I don't have an answer.
IMC. Blisk was responsible for the death of my previous pilot, Captain Lastimosa.
You're the one who brought up Avatar, for the record. So really, this is all your fault.
How did we get to talking about?
'Cause-
there was something about. Oh right,
Because you
giant
said
robot
knife
Duh.
for like bringing a knife to a knife fight, and then you said Avatar had a big knife
Right,
fight.
yes, giant robot knife. All right, as long as we know how we got it.
I'll come away from the grenade. Will all of you stop shooting my robot friend, please? Thank you. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought I should add that one considering a discussion we had yesterday. I've added Death Stranding to the most time-consumed category.
Yeah,
Because
I'd
that
expand
game-
that category for World of Warcraft Classic, because damn, but yeah, I'm sure there will be plenty of others. It's kind of just,
Well,
you know,
yeah, we gotta pick.
Enough for a top 3.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's basically just what for you as an individual, regardless of quality, just consumed a ton of time. That's kind of the
So,
idea
can
of the
someone throw in
category.
Pokemon for me real quick on that list?
Sure. Sword or
Just sword or sword slash shield.
Also,
I just
to,
wasn't sure whether that included like Let's Go Eevee or not.
Yeah.
to Bacchus in TFP's YouTube chat over here.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, no, Avatar movie, goddamn terrible. Avatar the show, pretty freaking good.
What about the Avatar, the show, the movie?
Also terrible.
Yeah, I was about to say the best part is when you say Avatar the movie is terrible, it could mean either one.
Yeah, it applies to both. Although honestly, I think Avatar the show, the movie, is actually worse than just James Cameron's Avatar.
No, I'm with you. Yeah.
Although James Cameron's Avatar wins points because of the sheer amount of money dumped into that thing to be as bad as it was. 'Cause, man, holy crap, they spent a metric ton of money to make a terrible movie.
Ow, 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 ow. Go away.
Which I'm sure, you know, Avatar, the show, the movie, was also not exactly cheap to make, as terrible as it was. But
Yeah, and James Cameron one, at least you know, is fairly technically sound. The better 3D movies back when 3D was still a big trend.
yeah. It's no Spirits Within, but, you know.
But what is?
Yeah.
It's an underrated sci-fi movie.
It is. Some would say one of the best sci-fi movies of all time. TFP. Some.
You just gotta watch it on that tasty plasma.
Kingsglaive was actually alright, though. Like, it was bad, but that whole last fight scene made it worth it.
Yeah.
The last fight scene was great. Also, it had a more coherent plot than actual Final Fantasy 15, so, you know.
You lost pilot? I'll show you the way.
Oh shit. There's a big robot. Let me in the other big robot so I can fight this big robot. Thank you.
Controls transferred to pilot.
Whatever, fight that big robot on foot. You got
I
this.
don't have any anti-Titan weapons, so no.
With a gun. Stab it.
Stab it with what? Make me mad.
A knife.
It's a big robot. I'm just gonna like bounce off of it. It's not gonna
Into
work.
the joints. Stab it in the back of the knee and make it fall down. Go for the
Did any other
Achilles
fighting
tendon.
games come out this year, or does Power Rangers Battle for the Grid just win by default?
Call that a shot.
Shit. Fighting games did happen this year.
Jump Force.
Is that a this year
Congratulations
thing?
to Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Yeah, Jump
God,
Force.
I need to open the list of games that came out this year.
It was Mortal Kombat 11 came out this year for fighting games.
Congratulations
Power Rangers
to
beats
Power
that.
Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Yeah.
Sorry, pilot. You're not going anywhere.
Didn't they add like the pupper from the Space Power Rangers to that?
They added a ton of stuff. Probably by accident, doing that stuff.
Outlaws like you deserve to be dead.
Please stop.
Oh right, Kingdom Hearts 3 was this year. I don't know what category that would go to, but it's a, you know, hold on.
I played some of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Where is... There we go.
Oh, right. Here's a fighting game that came out this year. Kill La Kill If.
Oh.
Guest developed by Swery.
I still think so far Power Rangers is winning, but it's nice to have other nominees.
Well, yeah, you usually don't want just one.
Check your HUD for the control panel.
I don't know any other VR things that came out this year other than Blood and Truth, though.
Just go to Steam's VR list and look around. I'm sure we'll find some contenders.
Yeah, but
we have like a fucking finally category.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Because I have two other nominees for that category.
Feel free to make one.
Hey, it's not like
okay.
It's not like there's some big.
Yeah, there's not a list of categories that must or must not exist. Ah, fair.
Oh, right.
Unauthorized Titan detected in
Oh shit!
13. Transfer
Yes!
Titan to asset reassigned.
Metal Wolf Chaos was the other one, not necessarily the XD part, but just like Metal Wolf Chaos. Oh, Shenmue's fucking through.
I mean, yeah, but
Now that I think about it.
oh, Shenmue. Also, they kidnapped my giant robot friend.
Should Anthem even qualify for a most disappointing thing, considering none of us cared or thought it was going to be good? I feel like it might have disappointed other people, but...
Yeah.
Also, Jesus, Anthem was this year.
Yeah.
I know, right? What even is time anymore?
Oh yeah, I realized just glancing over at the also at the chat. Left Alive came out this year.
Yeah, I saw that on this list, and I was like, huh, I remember that. It's like a weird... That was the front mission
That was
game,
the front
right?
mission game that I have because I got it super cheap, and there may be a stream eventually of that.
God damn it. Of course there will be.
It'll be the second front mission game I play.
I'm being taken to this facility substation.
PT, how do I get to you?
You must follow the pipes to the lower levels. Warning, losing contact.
Oh no, they're stealing my robots. I think this level's got a bunch of really cool platforming sections, though. Because they stole my robot.
They stole your robot, and now you gotta do sick jumps to get it back.
Yep.
Be careful, pilot.
Oops.
Bloody hell, this job is for Marvin, not to train this country.
Ah!
We're overqualified for this technical assignment. I don't see why we need that bloody simulacrum giving us orders.
Eat it. Punch all you in the face.
Dash, I have a Vanguard class Titan. What would you like me to do with it?
And I bloody care. Destroy it. What about its pilot?
He is being dealt with. This facility was built to kill. I'm sure I can take advantage of that fact if I have to.
Ash, that place is not your bloody playground. I'm not paying you to be
Oh right,
clever.
Persona Q2
Scaffold
happened
that
this year,
place
yeah.
if you have to, eh? Let's go.
Pilot, I'm being taken down in the assembly line.
You think that ought to go on the Game of the Year list, TFP?
Yeah, probably.
That could go under style or music, yeah.
I would stick it on music, definitely.
Is extremely dangerous.
Oh, Titanfall 2.
It's a pretty good game.
It's really good. That was really dumb.
You not doing so hot at platforming?
Well,
Uh-huh.
no.
Okay.
It's less of like a
Got this.
it's less of like a platforming thing, and like you'll see in a second here. Yeah.
Nice.
That could have gone better.
I like how immediate it was.
Yeah.
You jumped in the game and said, nah. Oh, Samurai Showdown happened this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a fighting game.
Yeah.
I didn't play it, but there's a fighting game.
Yeah.
This is such a good section, even though I messed up that platforming section. But I love it for one very specific reason that we will get to at the end of this section.
Mm-hmm. Alright, important question time, TFP.
Alright.
Of the Fire Emblem Three Houses cast,
Mm-hmm.
who would you most like to party with?
Petra.
Solid. I was trying to think if
that
there
was
was
like
any
my
one
big,
standout
my
character.
big gun. Well, oh shit, I died again.
A standout character from the Three Houses who
I
seemed
mean-
like they would be down to party.
Like, if you're asking who my favorite Three Houses character, it's still Bernadetta. But
Yeah,
as far as I bet, I would like her kind of party because there would not be a party; it'd just be everyone stays in their room
Staying inside
quietly.
and reading?
Yes, which is my kind of party.
Yeah,
But
I get that.
I'd be
I
interested.
think that's where you're supposed to go, TFP.
No, it was not. I would be interested in sick, rigid parties because I bet, you know.
Huh. Either of those new Wolfenstein games deserve to go on the most disappointing list, considering they apparently just fell hyper flat.
Maybe the VR one, because I still think the co-op one seems interesting. I just need to trick someone into playing one of them with me. And also buying it.
So what you're saying is Cyberpilot will not be going on your best VR thing?
No.
Let's see.
Ah, shit.
Oh, the Rebel Galaxy sequel happened.
It's Epic only, and I didn't play it because I'm waiting for
okay.
waiting for the console version.
Okay.
It's Epic only, and not that I have any big hatred of Epic stores. It's just
you hate it so much.
Oh, yeah. I hate it so much because I have to use it so often to do Unreal Engine things.
Pilot, I'm being taken through an area stocked with prefabricated structures. We are not far apart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but
What the hell are they building here?
I'm now trying to pay more attention to make sure that I'm not getting
stop dying so much.
Yeah. They added in couches though to the sick platform that I'm on.
I keep looking at this list of things that came out and going like, oh right, that should probably be on the best game list. Like Fire Emblem and Astral Chain,
Yeah.
neither of which were on there.
What about Astral Chain Party?
Yeah, the people who said this was a bad year for games are fucking
I don't
insane.
understand them.
Yeah, nah. This game this year had a lot of crazy shit.
Oh god. I mentioned at some point, I think when I first made a preliminary Game of the Year list thing, and I was talking to Nathan Matt about it, it was like, there are 6 games that I feel like would be Game of the Year in their own years for me. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
Like, the top 6 of my list could be number 1.
There are just looking at the list we've got right now and going down, it's like there are 4 of them I see on the list right now that I could probably feel pretty alright with putting at number 1. The sad thing is they all happen to come out in the same year, so you know.
Yeah. And congratulations to our Game of the Year, Jump Force.
Yep. Which I may or may not have put in a category that doesn't really lend itself to that.
I need to get off this platform, but I don't remember how or when. Clearly the answer is not now. Whoa. There's something really satisfying about just taking a running leap off the platform and then just kicking a dude as you land on him.
Sure.
Everybody likes a sick jump kick.
I hate to.
Usually except for the person getting jump kicked.
I hate.
Was Tetris 99 this year or last year?
I think it was
last year, right?
No,
This year they released a big expansion for it, but I wasn't sure if the game itself was also
I think
this
the
year.
game itself was this year.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember. Someone can.
Seems like something to look up.
Yeah.
Tetris 99, February 13th, 2019.
God damn, okay.
Alright.
That should be somewhere on this, I guess. We can go from there.
It's already in the top 10, I think, or in that
Oh,
section.
right, it is. I missed it somehow. I was just looking at my my Switch games. I was like, oh yeah, Tetris 99, that exists.
There is something really obviously missing from the top 10 games of the year list, but also because I personally don't like it, I'm just gonna leave it missing and wait for someone else to fill it in.
Hey,
or not.
hey, make me mad. Could you put the Outer Worlds in the top 10 list for me?
Damn it! Alright, I'll go ahead and add it to the most disappointing while I'm at it.
Why not both? Trademark.
I mean, I've pulled that joke before and got shouted down quickly, so...
Yeah... What did you do that with again?
RE7, I think.
Okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, RE7 was shit, but you know.
That was the dangerous jump. I'm still alive, though.
Also, there are so many best moments I could add from Disco Elysium already that I don't know what to add. So I think I'm just gonna wait and play through more of that game and see if anything else happens that blows the other ones out of the water.
Dying by turning on a light.
Dying trying to punch a 12-year-old on speed.
Dying...
Was Soul Calibur 6 this year or last year?
It was last year.
Last year.
Okay.
They've just had their season pass thing going with all the patches and whatnot. I put it under the best continued sport thing.
Makes sense.
Because, you know, new characters, new moves for old characters, etc. They've been doing some work on that game.
And my PlayStation 4 games, and I'm trying to determine what came out when.
Oh, shit. That robot lady trapped me in this house.
Scans indicate the dome above is your best course of action to find an exit. I recommend getting there by any means necessary.
Most anticipated, NAC 3.
I don't even really know what's coming out. Besides Animal Crossing, Cyberpunk.
As far as the most anticipated.
Yeah. Animal Crossing and Cyberpunk, that's what I got.
Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Right? Calm down, lady. Gotta make these jumps.
So far, I've pinned all 3 entries to most anticipated, so you guys should get on it.
Oops. Yakuza 7.
Nice.
Or I guess technically it's called Yakuza Like a Dragon or whatever.
Impressive pilot. You made it all this way alive. Unfortunately, there's only one way out. Step up to
Cyberpunk. This out.
Shit.
Did you say anything else besides Cyberpunk and Yakuza TFP?
Animal Crossing.
Anticipated? Right, Animal Crossing. Which Animal Crossing is that?
New Horizons.
I totally forgot Metroid Prime 4 was even a thing that was being worked on.
I know, right?
Well done, Pilot. I will take it from here.
Anyway, what I was saying about this section of the video game that I love is that you fight your way through this factory and you don't realize it until like right now, is that the factory was making the boss arena. It's so good. Because guess what? Look at this boss arena that's being made in front of you. And you fight your way through them, starting and like putting all the grass in the fields and whatnot.
That is a really cool idea. You've assembled the boss room and laid it out beneath you.
Loading scenario 127 in Dynamic Simulation Dome 314.
Now, we shall see how it
It's too bad we couldn't get another one of these.
Man. That would be nice.
But you know, as much as I'm disappointed that Apex Legends exists instead of Titanfall 3, one good thing did come out of it.
Us coming in second by not doing anything?
Oh, that, and the video where you get to see Wooly die inside.
That's true.
Have you seen that video?
Yes.
Him finding out that Titanfall 3 is no longer in development, live on the podcast, and just fucking dying.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Scenario 127 load complete.
Let us begin.
Are there any boss fights in this game that are not in giant robots?
No.
Okay, just checking. The thing is, I'm not really sure why you would want one. Like, I could get maybe putting one in here, but like... Or they do it Power Rangers style, maybe, where you fight them on foot and then you both back off and call your giant robots. And it's like, alright, now it's on.
I'm kind of busy, BT.
If in combat, utilize your cloak. It will temporarily make you invisible. Initiating IMC Reaper test program.
Woo! Well, that's not going well for you guys over here.
Pilot to Titan video feed reestablished. Cooper, the houses contain weapon caches. I saw them being loaded on the assembly line.
Your tactics are impressive. I'm sure the IMC won't mind if I deploy a few more units.
Deploying additional Reaper.
Alright, isn't the Mozambique in fucking Apex Legends? I think that's a thing.
I do believe it is.
Oh boy. Oh, ticks! Oh god, look at all of these ticks.
They heard you talking shit about the ticks.
I was not talking shit about the ticks. I said I did not like the ticks. There is a distinct difference.
They don't understand the difference, TFP. They're just ticks.
Deploying additional Reaper to test scenario.
I would really rather you didn't deploy additional stuff, especially not a Reaper that just shits out literally trillions of ticks.
I feel like the literally there might be an exaggeration.
I mean, look at it. Look at how many.
What if the like every building in this place had just been packed full of ticks by the factory?
I would have.
It's like you open a door and they just start pouring out of every building.
I would have died.
You're already dying.
It's true.
Remember, ticks can't catch you if you're doing sick wall runs. Really appreciate you just turning around directly into a tick. It's going well. Where's your giant robot?
It's hiding.
Why?
Because it got kidnapped earlier, remember?
Solid copy. Proceeding to Dome 314.
Fuck me. I was trying to wall run, and then I jumped, and then there were just like 8 ticks there, just being all like, yo.
Throw 6 shurikens at big dumb robots.
Fire shurikens.
Yeah. Get old Neo up in this. Also, hey, wasn't Sekiro this year?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care for it, but people might want that on the Game of the Year list.
I don't know if any of us played it.
Serve did, right?
I don't know.
Huh. I thought he did. I could be wrong.
Oh god!
How's it going, buddy?
Really...
Uh-huh.
I turned around and it was a bad scene. I lived somehow, but that was really funny.
Objective: destroy the militia pilot. How copy over?
Wow, that robot was not a fan of what you did to it there.
It was not.
Kappa 1 in position. Awaiting orders to proceed. Over.
I admire your perseverance, but it's time to end this. Kappa 1, eliminate the militia pilot. You are clear to engage.
Opening the door. Squad, prepare for dome breach.
Is that dude's call sign Kappa 1?
Yes.
It's a terrible call sign.
Yeah, well.
The problem is it's either A, referring to the meme face in Twitch chat, or B, it's referring to the ancient Japanese mythological creature, which at one point kills you by sucking your intestines out through your asshole.
Or it could be like the Greek letter thing, right?
Oh, maybe. Is there a Greek letter called Kappa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, probably that.
So I assume it's one of those things.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, no, Kappa. Duh. So it could be that. Hopefully it's that and not the, you know, Japanese mythological creature.
Old turtle.
Perhaps I have no choice but to step in personally. Rare miscalculation on my part.
In conclusion, too many kappas.
Hopefully that man's call sign is not referring to the one that sucks your intestines out through your ass.
That'd be nice.
If that's what his call sign is referring to, man, do I not want to meet that guy.
I love the little BT like text log there. Of just like, maybe I need to figure out a better definition of shortcut.
Ash, tell me you...
I am dealing with him.
Stop getting caught up in your games.
Am I not allowed to enjoy myself while I work?
Not when your work suffers.
Point taken. Ash out.
Don't worry. For the price I'm putting on his head, you can buy all the toys you want.
Sector 4 charging. Detonate charges 21 through 29.
That's probably bad.
To all IMC personnel, this is Ash. I am sorry to report, due to your inability to contain the security breach, I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex. Some of you may consider this overkill. It is. I suggest you evacuate.
I really like this robot lady.
Mm-hmm.
Just, that's it. That's the end of the sentence.
Alright. Okay. I was reading this dumb page about Kappa in Japanese mythology, and I was going to mention it, but I feel like it would be wrong to foul your stream talking about Kappa.
Hey.
Alright.
The stream has been fouled by so much worse.
That's true. There's just this like weird wood carving depicting. There's a wood carving here depicting an ancient way to capture a Kappa. And what it is just a dude with his ass hanging out in front of a river, holding a rope with a net tied up behind him. He's just waiting. And there's a Kappa in the river just staring at the dude's ass, just like, yeah.
I would get that.
He's like, alright, you just hang out there with your butt visible, and eventually the Kappa's gonna go for it, and then you drop the net, and you're good. It's just like, I feel like there's so many easier ways to capture one of those things.
But are they
They're actually fairly helpless as long as they can't get directly to your asshole.
But are there any that are as fun as that? Make me mad.
I feel like damn near everything is more fun than showing your ass to a river imp.
To you, maybe.
Yeah, look. Well, to be fair, I don't know what these people are into.
Oh god. Whoops. Oh boy. Whoa boy. Platforming. There we go.
This place is falling apart. I suggest we leave. You are not far from my location. Marking your HUD.
Huh.
More Kappa fun things?
No, I just had a thought.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if that works.
What works?
So, in Neo, there's a lot of weird bullshit.
Yeah.
And, like, weird attention to detail about a lot of things. And there's a gesture system in that game that you can use to, like, communicate with certain people and monsters and stuff throughout the levels. Like, there's this one monster that if you bow to it, will just be like, hey, cool, you can pass, and it'll just disappear and let you pass through hidden areas. It's like the equivalent of a hidden wall or whatever.
Yeah.
But, so one of the things, and this is a thing I knew, but I didn't actually think about it in terms of Neo, is Kappa, one of the ways that you beat them is they are relentlessly polite. So if you bow, they bow back to you and spill the water in their head, and you basically just become super weak. And I wonder if you bow to one of them in Neo, if they try to bow back and then fuck themselves up. I'll have to try that out sometime. Because that would actually make sense, because you can bow in that game, and a lot of things respond to your gestures. Man, Neo is so good. Can't wait for Neo 2.
Neo really is, like, best of those types of games.
In my opinion, it is totally the best thing to come out of the Souls franchise. And Neo 2 looks like a better version of Neo, so I am all for it.
I'll get out of here, North Star.
First floor ready. First floor activated.
Fuck you up, North Star.
Fuck him up.
I fucked him up.
Doesn't the magnet shield also totally fuck people up if you touch them with it?
Maybe, like...
Or is that like...
I think Scorch's fire shield does.
Oh, right, that's the fire shield thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
But, yeah, not the Vortex shield.
Okay.
God. No way. Step on all these dudes. Oh, but also, I was gonna mention before, well, I guess we're in it now, but because you can pick, like, the faction in the multiplayer.
Yeah.
And so this lady's faction is the one that I use in the multiplayer. So I just get her sassing me in multiplayer matches.
Is it like a cool military lady?
No, it's the robot lady.
Oh, okay.
You'll see her in a second.
I still have not actually finished this campaign.
She is kicking my ass.
Just beat her up, though.
Good. We're one step closer to your end. You should not have done that, pilot.
Oh, I tried so hard and got so far.
I'm not going to help you with this. You're going to have to finish it on your own.
In the end, it didn't even matter. I get.
I refuse to help you with Lincoln Park.
You know, I just wanted an encore. You can't goddamn that, because this is a trailer for the video game.
I can goddamn anything I feel like.
But your demise is inevitable. Very disappointing. I expected so much more of you.
First floor ready.
Impressive. Surprisingly impressive.
Oh, hello.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Perfect.
Oh god.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Also, she's in the Titan that I use, so really this is
Fired. But you haven't
this is just all kinds of messed up.
good. We're one step closer to you should not have done that, pilot.
There we go. Murdered the shit out of that lady.
Aw, rude.
Security lockdown disengaged.
Surface nice.
Access is authorized. Pilot, the security
I ain't yet.
You mean Liam O'Brien?
Well, you know.
Pilot, I have concluded we should take no further shortcuts.
It's like saying sad Liam O'Brien.
Emo Liam O'Brien.
Just redundant. You just said Liam O'Brien twice.
Probably check out this cutscene and probably call that a Titanfall stream. 'Cause it's been about 2 hours, actually.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Be able to raid in World of
Oh,
Warcraft
this is
anyway.
perfect because we're at the
Oh.
we're at the great mission, so we'll start this mission
Investigate
Oh.
next time.
I will meet you on the
You're
other
at the
side.
fun part.
We're at the fun part.
It's too quiet. We could be walking into an ambush.
Agreed. However, close quarters recon is the sole domain of the pilot.
Finish talking to BT here, and
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Proceed with caution.
oh, call that a stream. Join us next time for more Titanfall, more big robots. This game is so good. All right, everybody.